Today's video is Chapter 6, Lesson 4, More Elimination. Let's take a look back at Lesson 3. In Lesson 3, the book naturally gave us one coefficient that was the same. They might not be the same signs, but that was an easy fix. But we were looking for coefficients that matched. Lesson 6.4, the x coefficients don't match and the y coefficients don't match. So we've got to turn 6.4 into a 6.3 problem. In order to do this, I have two options. I could try to make my x match each other, have the same coefficient for x. And if I did that, I would multiply the top equation by 3. I'd multiply the bottom equation by 4. One of them is going to need to be negative so that the signs are different. When I distribute the 3, I get 12x, I get a 6y, and I get a 24. That's right here. I distribute a negative 4, and I get a negative 12, and a negative 36. So that's that equation. Now my x's naturally will eliminate, and I have negative 6y equals negative 12. Y would be 2, and I would then substitute 2 back in anywhere I want to. I could put a 2 right there, or I could put a 2 right there and figure out x. But my other option could be to get rid of the y's. I want my 2 and 3 to match each other, so the least common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. So I'm going to multiply this guy by 3, and I'm going to multiply this equation by 2, but one of them needs to be opposite signs, so I'll multiply the second one by a negative 2. So when I distribute my 3, I get the same thing I got before, 12x's, 6y's, and a 24. Distribute my negative 2, and I get negative 6x's, negative 6y, and negative 18. Now my y's have the same coefficient, opposite signs. We can now eliminate the y's, add or subtract the x's, and I get positive 6x, and I get a positive 6. Divide by 6, and x will be 1. I would then take that 1 and I would substitute it in. Maybe I substitute it into that equation, 3 times 1. Or maybe I sub it into this equation, and 4 times 1. So once I know x, then I can sub it in and find y. So you can multiply, you're going to have to multiply both equations, top and bottom, by something. You can either try to eliminate the x's or try to eliminate the y's. It's your choice. It makes absolutely no difference who you eliminate first. You're going to eliminate someone by making the coefficients the same, either making the y coefficients the same or the x coefficients the same. One of them needs to be a negative so that they turn into 0, but you have a choice, however you want to start it out. Here's your first equation. Who do you want to eliminate? And there's not a right or a wrong answer for the first question. Do you want to eliminate your x's and make them have the same coefficient? Do you want to eliminate your y's and make them have the same coefficient? Type in your answer. Now that you've typed in that answer, how are you going to eliminate the variable you picked? What are you going to multiply the top by, and what are you going to multiply the bottom by? Now, depending on what you answered first, that'll depend on your answer to the second question. If you want to get rid of your x's, you should have typed in multiply by 2, multiply by negative 5, or the reverse of that. The 2 could be negative, 5 could be positive. But I want this to become a 10 and this to become a 10, and one of the 10s has to be negative. If you answered that you wanted to get rid of the y's, which is kind of nice because the signs are already different, so I think I would have gotten rid of the y's, your answer to the second question should be multiply by 5, multiply by 3. That will make this a negative 15 and this a positive 15. Okay, your next question, your last question, is keep going with whichever one you want to do. Keep going with this option, keep going with this option, and give me a final answer as an ordered pair. Where do they cross? Where do these two equations cross each other? What is the x answer? What is the y answer? But type it in as an ordered pair. The final answer is 0, -2. There's my work. I worked it out. If you eliminated the x's, it equaled a -2 for y. I stuck the -2 into the top equation and figured out x is 0. I worked it out where I eliminated the y's. I figured out that x was 0, stuck in a 0 for x, did the math, and y was -2. So both options give me the same final answer. It's just who do you want to eliminate first?